Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little wear test of the Flower Nose foundation. You guys asked for it, so I was like, okay guys, I'm doing it. I'm doing a full-on wear test over a few hours, or at least 6, hoping 8. So if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. Absolutely love colorful makeup, so I hope you are as well. And if you do, then please subscribe to this channel because I upload 3 times a week. And I didn't do a wear test ever before, so this is the first try. Let's do this. But again, you ask for a wear test, how the foundation is looking after hours. I think it looked good, so we're trying again. We're trying this time with a half face of primer, half face without. So I am super excited. By the way, if you didn't know, I did a full-on wear test of some Asian brands, including Flower Nose. I had the blush, I had the foundation, as well as the lippy. So if you want to see that, I will link it here. This one is the Flower Nose Cushion Foundation. I don't even know. It is in shade 1 Belle. It is the lighter shade, just so you know. This is a stunning compact, by the way. You can choose between, I think, 4 different like compacts. There are different colors. I just was drawn to this one. You open that up, and again, you can exchange the compact of the foundation. There is a sponge that just fall down, and then when you open the compact, let me do that, you do have the cushion foundation. This again is the light shade. This is a small net, so it's not a sponge per se, but it is a small net, and then you can just like close it, and then again you do have the beautiful compact. Let me start with applying some primer, because we're doing a half face. We will apply the foundation with a sponge, because that is like a regular like beauty sponge, because that is the way I prefer it. If you aren't, like I said, there is a applicator in this compact as well. But let me scooch some primer onto my hand. I will apply the primer on this side and just wear, like, listen, I'm trying not to blend everywhere, just on this side. Also the nose, I did already make my brows, which probably will be the worst idea I ever had. But yeah, I did work in the primer a little bit, because this one is the Milk Hydro Grip and it should be a little bit tacky. This one again has no primer at all. And then let me add foundation to it. Again, this is the compact. This one is a mirror, which I didn't open because never used this. But if you're on a travel, I think this one is a great, like a good size mirror at last. So now let's apply a little bit of product. Let me get a mirror though. Okay, let's apply some product here. I think this one is a really nice and lightweight foundation. Again, I wish, again, as I said in the last video, that the foundation would be a little bit lighter, because this one is the lightest foundation and I am not the palest person ever existing, even though I am really pale. So just so you know, but this is, I would say, my skin tone. This one worked quite nicely in. Let me dunk it in again. Same amount, and then just do it on the other side. I didn't apply any concealer. I will when I finish the makeup, just so you know. This worked in also quite well. It's the same foundation. I'm just going here. I don't know, forgot about working it in here. Don't know if you can tell, but it is a really lightweight coverage. It, you know, you can definitely see some redness. I will definitely try to cover that a little bit, like here and here. By the way, in real life, the redness is not showing so. In real life, the redness is not showing as much as on camera. So, just a little bit. You can definitely tell I do have here some redness from a pimple, and it is not covering that, which is no problem. I will cover that with just concealer. That's why we do have concealer. So this is the coverage. Did I blend that in? Oh, just here. Okay. So you could definitely see, I would say this foundation has a light to medium coverage. Again, you can definitely tell this, even though I did go on top with the foundation, is not covering well. Again, that's why we have concealers. Not a big deal. I do like more light to medium coverage. I do have to say I don't have a lot of like skin problems. A little bit of redness here, but that's it. And of course, a lot of dark circles here, but again, concealer. So yeah, this is the coverage of the product. I think it's a really pretty coverage. I will finish my makeup. I will add concealer, mascara, eyeshadow, powder, everything, and then I will be right back, and then we see what time it is, and we start our little test. I finished my makeup, and this is the finish. Like, listen, this is the finished look. It got a little bit out of hand, as I would see that. A little bit, maybe. I used the Love and Oscar Autumn Artistry palette, and then I also used lashes. These are the 8D lashes in 953. Do like them quite a bit. So let me show you a close-up of my makeup. If you don't see any pores of mine, it's a little bit uncomfortable. I don't think that this one is like a little bit of shadow somehow. Well, great. But this is the close-up of my face. You can definitely tell after using some mattifying powder. I used the Maybelline Fit Me. This is a close-up of my skin. Again, this was a close-up of my skin. I feel like it looks really, really nice. And I don't see like it does look like a regular great foundation. Again, this is after powdering, after finishing my makeup. It is now 2:22, which amazing. So let me show you in a sec in light and everything. I think I will film a video after this. So after that, I will show you in like real light and everything, and we go through it, and then at the end of the day I show you how the foundation looked. By the way, if you ask yourself, there will be worn down pieces here on the nose because I do wear glasses, because otherwise I can't see, just so you know. So this is the foundation in broad daylight. You see the sun is really this is how it looks. Let's go about my day. Hi. Hi, baby mouse. She's eager to smell those like rocks. In the meantime, I'm making some monthly. These ones are just store-bought, but we do also make them ourselves. Just have a little bowl of like oil, and then you just dunk them in. And then you put them in the place. Again, it's steamy here because the water is boiling already. So yeah, that is what I'm doing here. This is the first layer, and now just put another one on top and repeat the cycle. They are so good. Oh, I love them. Welcome back to my face. We are now a few hours later. Let me see. 9:45 in the evening. It's almost 10 p.m. and this is how I look like. I'm pretty sure I'm looking really bad. But we're doing this. Let's have a little look. I will look on my mirror and see about the foundation. First of all, I was doing just some chores, nothing extreme. I was cleaning some dishes because we have ordered new dishes and they were coming in today or yesterday, to be honest. And I was cleaning them and putting them away. I was a little bit playing with the kittens, and yeah, I think that's it. I did another video, an edit of a video that was up on Sunday. That was my Will I Buy It series here. And yeah, that is how I look like. You definitely can tell here is marks where my glasses normally hit my face, which is totally fine, totally normal. Let me see. I feel like my forehead is looking really nicely. No powder finish, but also not as much shine as I would expect. Again, I do have, by the way, I didn't mention it anywhere, but I do have combination skin, so this type is normally quite oily, and normally this face area is normally quite dry, just so you know. And this one is not looking too oily, which is nice. I do see definitely some like dryness in this area. I do think both sides look quite okay. This though, without the primer, is a little bit drier. At least that's how I feel. My nose is melting off because, again, I do wear glasses, and no, I can't see without them. Can't just skip them. No, you will see everything. Again, and you definitely can tell here. Do you see that? It is really like collecting. Again, that is where my glasses hit my cheeks. Just a normal thing. I feel like this area here is also drying, which is, by the way, not unusual for foundation. This area, again, is quite dry. But I do have to say, I don't mind the foundation. Normally, again, I would like powder in between, like set a little bit here again after a few hours, maybe slightly powder my forehead. I didn't do that all day. I just didn't touch my makeup. And now, let's listen. Now I just want to watch a movie with my husband, so that's why I wrap this up now and not like in 2 or 3 hours, because then I forget and then, you know, you don't see anything at all. But I do have to say, you can definitely tell still my blush, my bronzer or contour, definitely tell that it is still there. The eyeshadow palette did crumble a little bit here, which is interesting. And of course my lipstick faded because it's just regular lipstick and nothing else. And of course I have eaten, and normally, because I do have quite big lips, they do imprint on this area. I do have to say, after this wear test, I do found this like really nice. Again, if I would like say after I think 7 hours, it's around 7 hours ish, I tested it, I would just use like a little bit of a sponge and tap a few, oh well, I should have, you know, tap a few areas, and that would be also quite fine. And I could, like, that's it, and then I would go out. I feel like this is a really nice, really nice foundation. Again, you definitely can tell the pores are a little bit more accentuated at this point of the time. I don't see like a really big difference between like the primer side and the non-primer side, just so you know. But it, like I said, in general, I do think it's a quite nice foundation. I don't see like extremely patchiness, extremely like oiliness or something. I think this is holding up quite well, so I definitely would recommend the foundation more to a combination or even oily type at this point, to be honest. Again, it does look really nicely. I mean, don't you forget, again, wouldn't say maybe if you're really dry, maybe not without preparation, just so you know. But again, I think in general I just would like maybe refresh my makeup, because I didn't spray my makeup in any type or form with a setting spray, I would definitely recommend that, maybe, so that these like drier areas does have a little bit more of moisture. Again, you could definitely use a more moisturizing primer, something that hydrates more in this area, and then maybe something that is, you know, against oiliness. But I don't, like I said, I don't think that this is a really oily foundation at all, which is amazing. Yeah, so in general, I do think if you wanted to see this foundation, I think this is a great one. By the way, I should have done my lips, but whatever. It's late in the day. I don't care at this point. Yeah, just so you know, I do think this foundation is a great one. I do like it quite a lot. Again, I wish that this would be a little bit lighter though, again, because I'm not the lightest person. And again, the color selection is horribly, because it is an Asian beauty foundation, and normally they don't cater to deeper or darker skin tones, which is of course unfortunate. On the other, or on the plus side, again, the foundation like packaging, stunning, and you definitely can buy, by the way, you can buy a refill, and you can buy a different like packaging. So if you say, okay, after 1 year, you do want to have like a different compact, maybe you can definitely, or a winter or summer shade, you could like order 2 of the packagings, and one is like a blue packaging with silver, and then a gold one for summer maybe, and then you can add in also maybe a deeper shade, a little bit deeper shade, if you have a summer color, not like me, I don't have a summer color, but in general, and yeah, have maybe your winter color in a different packaging. Again, I do think the packaging in general is cute. It is, though, you can definitely tell it is a little bit more on the bulky side, it is a little bit more higher up. Again, like, look at the detail, it is so pretty, and I don't regret that, or that I bought the foundation at all. Again, I do like that quite a bit, and again, this is the shade, and you can just keep it up. I still didn't pick up the sponge though, it's still on the ground. Yeah, just so you know. And yeah, this is my wear test of the Flower Nose foundation. Again, I will link the product, of course, down below. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, more foundation reviews, and so on, then please write it down in the comments. And like I said, if you aren't already, please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it to have you here on my channel, and we see us in my next video. Bye guys.